Shout out to all of the notification squad. Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about it. Playoff. What? Yeah. No party like a cowboy party. Yeah. Shout out to all the late night owls out there. All right, Cowboy Nation, we're going to talk about the playoffs and these sorts of things from the couch's view, right? For those who out there who say, well, the Cowboys are sitting back with front seats and these things, front row seat to the playoff, and that's been our situation for the last 10 years almost. One and done, these sort of things. But I like the winning culture that we're trying to establish, and that's what I think Mike McCarthy is going to be able to exhibit. Looking at the teams that played today, what have you, it was good. Shout out to you, Donald. Shout out to you, Quincy, Larry, James, Shane. Really appreciate you, Devon, the first person that's in here, man. Shout out to you, Raw, Real, and Uncut. Really appreciate you, Starboy. We're gonna do mock draft today as well, so put together who you would like to draft, and what we would do is, let's do this, Cowboy Nation. We would do the draft. We let the computer do the draft, and then we go by voting on who we should select. Maybe just the 3 rounds we'll run and play with that thing, and then hopefully by sake of the draft we would figure out something, right? We'll figure out who we should go out there and get in these sort of things. I kind of ran the simulator about 2 or 3 times, and we kept falling on this guy named Grant Delpit. Have you ever heard of him? Some guy from LSU, right? Here's the thing. Looking at the Titans, the way they played is everything we would want to see Ezekiel Elliott run the ball. We want to see some type of style per se from the quarterback, just like Tannehill was able to do. And if you look at the numbers, they were not something that was gaudy. Just like if you look at the other team, the opposing team, Lamar Jackson, shout out to them. I tell people all the time that football is chess, not checkers, but also it's all about catching or getting the hot hand. And what happened to the Ravens, what have you, the last time they played contact football was December the 22nd. Look on your, hey guys, look at your calendar. That was last year. The last time they played contact football was December the 22nd. So you mean to tell me that you want to hit a guy that's like the LeBron James of football? That's just the reality of it. People say, yeah, we going to punch him in the mouth, and then you fool around and get dropped. And they sitting there like, man, this dude swinging them blows for real. So if it was a game that, if it was the best out of 5 or the best out of 3 or something like that, I think the Ravens would be able to beat the Tennessee Titans. But football is what we love. It is a sudden death, Russian roulette type of situation, grinders situation as well. It's a physical sport, cold, old school football. I know you guys love it. I know you guys love the seeing it running in between the tackles. Dwayne Double D Dickerson, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Shane. Devon, what's good with you, man? Vaj wants Simmons. Simmons is a bad brother. Shout out to you, Alex, man. Simmons is a bad brother. We're going to have a good pick at the 17th pick. It's not like it was when we picked up LVE. Remember we had the 19th overall pick during that time frame. And I said if we were to lose one more game, maybe we would have been able to get one of those sweet picks, you see, without doing your full research, because technically in a draft, and I didn't get a chance to, last year was my first year not being able to dive deep into the draft. Normally I dive real deep into the draft, and I know everybody up to like 180 players. I would know their backgrounds and these sorts of things. And for those who was on my Facebook page when I was all the way up there with those high numbers, though, they really knew that I was like, man, Law, you into this draft situation. But last year I was in the process of moving to Dallas, in the process of purchasing a home, and a whole bunch of stuff came about. But neither here nor there, that's enough of the backstory. But this year I should be kind of sort of in the middle. I should have at least 60 players that I know like the back of my hand. So that's just how it goes. But let me just talk about the playoffs first, you see. The 49ers, the 49ers, they, if you look at Garoppolo's numbers, if you look at Kirk Cousins, I had some people to say, hey, Law, look at Kirk Cousins. You see, Dallas Cowboys could move on from Dak Prescott because the Redskins were able to do it. You see, and these sorts of things. And look what Kirk Cousins is doing in Minnesota land. And it was so many people that's pulling at the fact that they want to get rid of Dak Prescott because they're talking about the Tannehill stuff too. And football is different. There's no one size fit all. There's no one story is going to be similar to the next person's story. What I'm saying is that it's a whole different world. When you put on the silver and blue and you put that star on the side of your helmet, it's a whole different flavor. What can be good for Tannehill in Tennessee is horrible for Tannehill in Miami land. What's good for Kirk Cousins of all people, what's good for him in Minnesota is horrible for him with the Redskins. It's just the reality of it. Shout out to you, man. Titans not beating the Chiefs. This is from Locks. Shout out to the Texans, man. If anybody, shout out to Eastside Harold. He's one of the guys that's always been into this mix, supporting his team or what have you, the Texans. They play against the Chiefs. The thing is, the difference between the Chiefs and the Texans is that the Texans should be more ample to be able to play. It's going to be in the elements, though. So we will see how this thing is going to go. Shout out to you, KFS Production, man. Really appreciate you. He said, do you read the comments? Hey, it's so many comments. Just think about it. I'm live like 95 on Facebook. I'm live like 95 on the YouTube page. And then I'm live on Twitch. And I'm live on so many platforms right now. So if I read your comments, man, hey, I just get to it when I can, you see. But if you leave a donation for more than $5, the AI would speak. You know, the AI would read out your comment. So that's how I give back to the people, man. And I just try to do it the best way possible. It's snowing in KC, so wow. It's going to be a Grinders edition. It's going to be a Grinders edition type of game. Shout out to my Cowboys family. So what we're seeing in this day's sport is that we see a lot of passing. We see a lot of passing during the regular season. But then when everything condenses and everything tightens up a little bit, shout out to you, man. Thank you for following. Nate push weight, man. Really appreciate you for following. Everything condensed, and then what they do is when things condense, they run the ball more. Turnovers are precious. Shout out to Kenny Vicario for taking the ball away from the opposition. Let me give you guys the strengths of the Tennessee Titans. They got two greedy, grimish type of safeties. Bird, he can fly out to the field. He's your range guy. Vicario, he's the guy that's not afraid to put his nose inside. He's a box guy who plays some, you see what I'm saying, some space additions. And Adoree Jackson. Although, you know, those are the guys that I kind of looked at. Dory's fast, and he was putting his hands in the ball. He didn't get the interception or anything, but he kept putting his hands in the ball, so or a hand on the ball, and not afraid to go against somebody twice his size. I saw a lot of rust factor with Mark Andrews and Hayden Hurst. I love those two tight end sets for the Ravens. The reason why they lost, to me personally, I go back to a war of attrition, of course, and then also this thing right here. The last time they played football, a meaningful game, was December the 22nd. So that plays a major role, Cowboy Nation. Randy, what's good with you? It's not snowing anywhere in KC. I feel you, fam. You said it's not snowing in KC. Yes, indeed. Let's do some mock draft. Y'all ready for some mock draft, Cowboy Nation? Shout out to Bob Money. Trust me, my guys, we're going to get the 6 before you guys. Is Bob Money. Here's the thing. Shout out to the 49ers. Shout out to them. I have no room, no longitude and latitude to hate on the 49ers. Matter of fact, the teams that I can't stand, the teams that I hate the most, the 49ers, the Green Bay Packers. I can't stand the Green Bay Packers, and definitely can't stand the Minnesota Vikings because what they did to Tony Romo a couple years ago. Remember with the Brett Favre game? I can't stand them. I can't stand the Saints, you see. I can't stand a lot of teams, but I'm not going to be sitting back here kiki-ing and laughing when they lose, you know. Only reason why I did that little crazy little quick video on the Bills because they was mocking the Cowboys, and everybody know that Law Nation can't stand for anybody that does all of the mocking and think that it's going to pass by my watch without talking about them. You know what I mean? So that's just me. So it just is what it is. But I will say with the 49ers, I love the fact that the front four is doing their job. Defense, everybody knows that interception that Richard Sherman was able to get. Physical. I want you guys to go look at how he really challenged number 19 on that team, Adam Thielen. Physical contact. Everybody know I love that. That's how you play cornerback, defensive back, putting that hand on the chest, redirect, squeezes him and get to the position of the ball. You got 5 yards. Won't you use that real estate? Don't be sitting back giving the guy a free release off the LOS. Don't give the guy a free release. I love every bit of that Richard Sherman play. For those who went there and watched that game, that's how you play. That's how I'll be looking at Byron Jones. He played physical at time on the line. And that's why a lot of quarterbacks stray away. But when I was looking at this year, when I was looking at Cheeto Awuzie, and he just letting the guy get a free release, letting the guy cross his face, I'm sitting like, what the? Y'all almost got me. What the world are you doing? He gave up a free release, free 99. He's saying, okay, here's the inside. Even though he got outside leverage, here's the outside. Here's this, here's that. I said, what is this? Is this love in football? You know how they have love in hip hop, love in basketball. Is this love in football? You're just gonna give the guy a free release? You're not gonna jam him a little bit? You got the safety over the top, for crying out loud. That's what cover 2 is all about. Oh my goodness, man. Cheeto Awuzie, man, I'm sitting there like, man, come on, turn your head. Look. Even though we won, even though we beat the Miami Dolphins game, I was ready to give Cheeto Awuzie all a piece of my mind against that team. I was sitting there like, man, you made the Miami Dolphins. Go back and look at the game. We won, but Cheeto Awuzie was getting burnt, toast, moused on. That guy was looking like he was the second coming of Randy Mouse. Mouse, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. Shout out to Cheeto Awuzie, but man, here's the thing that I love, though. The new coaching philosophy, the new coaching staff, it won't be that love affair. You see, they're giving everybody the boot. They are absolutely giving everybody the boot. It is what it is, man. And check out my Kenny Vicario film breakdown as well that I did a year and a half ago. So check that out, Cowboy Nation. Let's do this right quick. You guys still ready for it? Let's select our team. We are the mighty Dallas Cowboys, right? Let's select this team. Let's go right here. Let's do 3 rounds, okay? And we're going to do normal speed. This is all brought to you by ddraftnetwork.com. You can go there and create your own template as well. Let's go with it. Yeah. I don't have no elevator music to play you all, but Tristan Ward is off the board. Grant Delpit is off the board. Or Derek Brown is gone. Oh, my goodness. Tavion Diggs, CeeDee Lamb is gone. Chase Young is gone. All right, so team needs, we need a cornerback, safety, inside defensive lineman, edge guy. We need y'all see that, wide receiver, tight end, outside linebacker, and offensive tackle. Let's see what players are available. All right, by users' demand. For those that's on the, I want to say Facebook, you guys can get a shot at it. For those who are on the YouTube page, who do you guys want us to go grab right now? And these are all of the guys that's left on the board. This is with the 17th overall draft pick. Come on. Safety Delpit gone, man. He's gone, fam. He's gone. Who y'all want? Isaiah Simmons. Come on, give me some votes, man. Y'all looking at cornerback? We can do this by cornerback. These are the cornerbacks that's left on the board. C.J. Henderson, A.J. Terrell. C.J. Henderson is bad boy. Bad boy. From Florida. Long, lengthy. He kind of small, though. He's kind of small. Kinlaw. I love that last name. I love that last name. I can be like Javon Kinlaw, man. Javon Kinlaw. Anybody else for the Laws, man? What position he play? He's inside defensive lineman. All right, so we're going to select him, okay? Let's draft him. Let's look at what they got next. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. We got Ken Law with the 17th overall draft pick. All right, let's go. Let's go. Bryce Hall is gone. Justin Jefferson is gone. Jeff Ogda. This is cornerback. Randy says, shout out to you for the donation to help grow the nation. Oh, my goodness. 3-tech defensive tackle. All right, it's our pick again. It's our pick again, Cowboy Nation.
Jeff Okuda, CB.
Yes, indeed, Randy. Jeff Okuda. That's how you say his name. That's how the AI says Okuda. So y'all want to go cornerback? Who else y'all want to go grab? Who do y'all want to grab with the 51st pick? Who do you all want to grab? JD, what you got over here? You said 3-tech defensive tackle. Yeah, we got that one already. Ashton Davis, safety. What school he from? Trade up to get Okuda. Cornerback. Who else we got? Byron will be gone. This is from Randy. It's a situation. Remember, we got 2 tags that we can utilize. Okay. All right. So let's look at the board. Let's look at the available picks. We can go by. Let's exit this out. Let's go to the best running back left is J.K. Dobbins. We don't need a running back. I think that we're okay with that. Brandon Aiku. Aiku, how you say that name? I'm gonna murder some names this year. We got some situations that we can look at. Well, y'all want to go tight end, or what flavor are you guys on? Safety first, then corner. All right, D tackle. Okay. Third should be a specials team. Derek Brown, nose tackle. He's been gone, Randy. Did we get a safety? No, we with the 51st pick. We got Kinlaw with the quote unquote first pick that we picked up. Let's look at cornerbacks. I'm more of a safety. Let's look at the safety. You guys see any name that really point out or pin out to you? I like this Winfield kid. I saw some of his tape, just glancing. I saw what he was able to do a little bit. Jones's defensive tackle, then safety. That's where we went. We already got the defensive tackle. Come on, y'all help me out. Alex Dry, you copying me? All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me look at the cornerback land because I definitely don't know none of these guys at this point. All right, you got another Lamar Jackson down there from Nebraska. We're going to go with safety. We're going to stay true to the board then. We're going to draft. I like this kid from Minnesota. Don't crucify me, Cowboy Nation. I like this kid. We're going to move it on away. Look at that. Look at that. Look at there. We can't trade up for nothing. We just got to go by what's on the board or what have you. So here's the thing, Cowboy Nation. Quarterback with the 3rd draft pick on the 3rd round, or do you go with your tight end at this point, at this position? We got the 82nd overall draft pick. And we need a cornerback still. We need an edge rusher. We need a wide receiver, tight end. You can see it right here what all we need in the areas of needs right here. Winfield is nice. I like it. I like him. Okay, yeah. Winfield is nice. All right, so where should we go, Cowboy Nation? these are our first picks right quick. We got with the 17th overall draft pick, we got Javon Kinlaw. That's your interior guy. And then we fooled around and played around with Renfield. Let me see if they're going to give us any. Oh, they give us a storyline. How about that? Let me see if you guys can see that. Can you guys see that? I think you guys can see if I do it like this, right? Yeah. See, that's what we got. 6'6", 310 pounds. He's going to have to eat some more weight because with the 3-4 type of defense, we going to need some heavier weight. But if his get off is fast, hey, that will be nice. What they say right here with his particular information for the nation, this is what they say. Explosiveness. Dude is a rocket. Regular time in the snaps as well, especially when aligned over the center. So that means he can play, give you a little shade in the one, he give you some zero inside of that situation. And then on top of that, he's low and hot out. Man, hot out to shoot. And it says lateral agility. He got that too. Has some surprising quickness. First step is quick. You guys see that? You guys are able to see that? Which is cool. Pass rushing techniques. All of the tools in the toolbox. I love that saying right there. When they say all of the tools, not some of the tools, but all of the tools, I love every piece of that. That means he's going to bring some of that nastiness. When they say all of the tools. Good up until the third step. Such as a long, tall player who simply struggles to stay coiled, meaning that he struggled to stay low. Remember, we want this guy to stay low. We want him to sink them hips, sink that weight inside, and shoot and get up. But I love it. But leverage is everything. And, of course, let me see what they say. Struggles with poor natural leverage. I think that's because, how tall is the guy? 6'6". Natural leverage, that's ideal height, but sometimes you can struggle when you that tall. So they got it, man. This site is just nasty wet with the information for the nation. Let me see. They even got mental processing, man. Has some tunnel vision in his game, which leads to some disappointing results. I don't like that, but. He great, result to great processing reps. Okay. Round grade, incomplete, upper body strength, worst trait, mental processing. That's what they giving him. That's his bad trait. But his NFL comp is, let me see if I hope you guys can see that. You guys can see that his comp is Leonard Williams. Okay. That's pretty good, man. That's some good stuff, man, for Ken Law. And let's look at this guy rap sheet. Let's look at this guy. You guys see it. Anton Winfield Jr. All right, so 5'10", 195 pounds. Your guy Xavier Woods is 202. Jordan Lewis is 198. So they give you they about the same size and height. And let's see. He is the son of Antonio Winfield Sr. Okay, so I didn't know that. Look at that. So he comes from a good stalk of pedigree there, Cowboy Nation. So that's not bad at all. So who should we go get, man? The available players out there. We got Kayvon Wallace. Let me see if I can read some of your comments here. Ken Law remind me of David Irvin. He can play overall all over the defensive line. Yeah, David Irvin was around 308, 315-ish. So, and David Irvin was 6'7"-ish. So that's not bad at all. It depends. Do we re-sign both Coop and Cobb? Because one is coming back. We might need a wide receiver in the third round. So this is the third round, the final round. So what do you guys think? Do we go grab a tight end? Let's see that tight end we need. Let's look at this tight end. Come on. These are the tight ends. We got Jared Pickney, Cheney O'Grady, Albert. I'm not going to attempt to say. Who do you guys like, man? I know I'm throwing this episode at you all on the whim, and I know you guys haven't done your homework like me, but somebody over here said Albert O from Missouri. See, in a couple of weeks, we'll be throwing out these names just like this. We'll be ready for these names. Pinkney. That's how you say his name. That's Rob Gronkowski 2.0. All right. Pinkney. Let's look at his stuff, man. Let's look at his stuff. Let's see if we can look at his stuff. All right, so he's 6'4", 260 pounds. Let's see here, Cowboy Nation. So you guys can see his picture. There's his photograph right there. That's what he looked like. He got 3 stars from Vanderbilt. And on top of that, let's look at the cons. That's what I want to know. Not overly creative after the catch, meaning that he catches the ball and fold up like a lawn chair, right? Player who's feast on the ball in his hands relative to his how well he can create MOF, separation without it. What's MOF? Y'all help me out with that word there. MOF. Create MOF. What vernacular are they using? Let me know. Post that in the comment box. Help a brother out from the nation. Blocking foundation doesn't plays provide results either. So this is what they say, but he's a big body receiver, has enough savviness to result in a burst. Linebackers and safeties. Okay, so he got the size, he got the agility. Let's see what somebody else says about him. Clearly passes the eye test. Okay. Possesses the size, muscular frame. So that means he's built like he's a brick house, right? Stacked. Too often stop his feet on contact. That's what the other person says. So that means he catches the ball well, but he goes down. He goes down real quickly. That's bizarre. That's bizarre for that young kid. All right, so who else do you guys want me to go look at, Cowboy Nation? We looking at this thing from A to Z, huh? Brian or Pinkerton. I don't know who that is. We need a backup QB. It's a must. I think if we get a quarterback as it relates to backup, I would lean more towards a veteran type. Is Noah Brown convert to a tight end this year? Noah Brown project need to be over with, in my opinion. I think that we need to just go ahead and move on from Noah Brown. Let me know if you guys agree with that. Let me know if you guys agree with that. You know, who's this other guy that you guys... Adam O. I know it was somebody that you guys said. Albert O. Let's see if I can pull this stuff up. 6'5". I like that fact already. I like the fact that he's 6'5". I think Noah Brown is more so of the elks of 6'3", 6'2", give or take. 6'5", 255. I like that, because I'm thinking that with this particular offense, you need high targets. Dak Prescott like to throw the ball to the moon, for crying out loud. I think that a higher target would help out Dak Prescott, somebody that can jump up, squeeze, pull the ball down. I do like the fact that he's from the SEC, the Missouri. Yeah. Other things that I like when I look at this too is can he run routes, man? Blocking is okay. We got Schultz to do that. We got Jarwin to run inside, outside concepts. And then on top of that, somebody that can vertically challenge the field, middle of the field. That's something that we need to see. Not overly twitchy type of a runner. His body movement can seem somewhat labored on his routes. That's not good. I want somebody that can squeeze, though, just for keepsakes of time. Let's just go ahead and draft the kid. Let's draft this kid right here. We can draft this guy right here since he's the highest one on the board. And that was the end of that. Those are our 3 draft picks. Are you guys happy? Are you mad about those 3 right there? Would you guys be mad after the draft if this were our first 3 draft picks? Would you guys be upset, mad at the world about that? So, with that being said, Cowboy Nation, let me know how you all feel about that. Locke says his stats are crazy. This is the kid Winfield. Yeah, it could be. I haven't looked at his overall stats yet. I got a lot of homework to do, as you guys can tell. So that's just how it goes, Cowboy Nation. We look at these mock drafts and we kind of get like a parameter, get like a little vibe from it. Because how you can really tell about the draft and everything, the Underwear Olympics, they got to do its thing, right? The Underwear Olympics got to go through its situation. We got to figure out how big the person's hand size are. What is hand size? Can he jump? Can he run what he runs in a 40 time? And then we kind of look at it and like, okay, we see that. But we want to look at the tape. Then we want to trust the tape. We want to see if the guy can catch the ball in between traffic. We want to see if that quarterback can needle the ball. Can the quarterback throw a fade pass, you see? Can the quarterback win you games if he had the talent around him? There's so many variables as it relates to draft talk. But the main thing is watch his highlights, Law. Trust me, this is. And guys, remember, who says I Green says watch his highlight. Guys, remember when I used to do the live reactions of the highlight? I go on YouTube and I watch the player highlights and I get a real good grasp of a player. Then I try to figure out if I can find some all 22 film and we break that film down. But YouTube stop all of that. You really can't broadcast or show other people highlights anymore because the YouTube would ding you and take your page down and these sorts of things. I wish we had some more freedom to do that. And as well as Facebook, you can't do that anymore. But I wish we were still able to do it. But this is the best thing that can happen to us if you guys can just leave me a few names and we can run that thing and we figure out, see who we can get from here. Let me see if we can go back. It says save mock draft. Now let's run another one, man. Let's run another one and see who we can get out of the draft or what have you. And let's flip this thing around. We'll let the AI, the automatic machine, do this thing. If that's cool with you all, let's let the automatic thing do it. Let's see. We're gonna go how many rounds? We're gonna go 4 rounds. I know we don't know all of the four rounds from right here, but it's all good. We're gonna go normal speed and let's hit star. Let's go with it. Tua is gone. Derek Brown is gone. Oh my goodness. Grant Dilpet is gone. That's my guy. Isaiah gone. Oh, okay. Jordan Love is gone. Ken's Law is gone. We picked up somebody. Let's see who we got. We got Christian Fulton. Y'all do your research on Christian Fulton. He spelled his name with a K. Christian Fulton. I think when it's spelled with a K, it's kind of on the lines of a woman name a little bit, in my opinion. You see, spell that Christian with a C next time. And then we picked up the safety. So we went. Let's see where we went. I think we went safety and cornerback. Well, we went cornerback and safety. How would that let you guys? How did that feel for you all? It's off the board. McCarthy is big on fullbacks. This is from Randy. That would be nice if we can get a fullback. I saw tonight, although number 22 was running in between the tackles, he was running pretty good from the Tennessee Titans. They had their fullback, number 41. He was just looking for people to hit. And that physical contact, Ravens want none of that. They said, look, man, we didn't play football. We didn't play a real down since December the 22nd. We don't want to see this thing happen to us again. Akeem is gone. Richie Grant is gone. We picked up K.J. Hill, wide receiver, with the 113 pick. Y'all let me know what K.J. Hill is all about. K.J. Hill. We picked him up. And that's the end of the draft. Let's see what we got. Let's see what players we flew around and picked up. And this this particular situation. First round draft pick. Cowboys select Christian Fulton. Let's see what he's all about. So he's from LSU as well. Okay. Oh, got all of the stars. 6 foot. I like that height. Yeah, 200 pounds. I love that. Cowboy Nation, 200. All right, so well built, man cover corner. Wow. Look, we can use some man cover corners, right? Somebody well built man cover corner. Footwork at the line of scrimmage, man, and press coverage. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to look up this bad film. Explosiveness. I love that. Let me look at the cons, because that's where you really get the meat and potatoes at. Let's look at the cons right quick, Cowboy Nation. We're going to look at the cons. Not super long and doesn't have great sense of timing on jump balls. Who that remind you of? Not great sense of timing on jump balls. That remind me of Cheeto Awuzie. A limited impact 50-50 situation. I'm going to say again, I hate that. I want somebody to be ready. Ready. And you can capitalize every piece of those words there. All right, not an elite tackle. Too passive. I don't like that. Too passive in the running game. How can you be a well-built person, good at footwork, got all this press coverage ability, but not good at tackling, man? What's good with that, man? What kind of CB are you, man? Or this guy just grading him really bad? Let me see what Marino says, man. This is a different scout. You see, they got different scouts right here. Let's look at this guy, evaluation for the nation, Cowboy Nation. Let's see what he's talking about. And especially since the white kid for the Bills is playing the way he playing from LSU. And only person from LSU kind of tarnished it a little bit was Mo Claiborne. And here it goes. I wouldn't label him as Deion Sanders, esque, but he is an effective tackler. I hate that, but he isn't an effective tackler. What's going on with this kid? For those that's in the chat box, man, let me know, because I don't want another Mo Claiborne. That's the reason why we didn't that's why we didn't draft the other kid that's on the Bills team, because we thought that he would probably be another Claiborne. KJ Hill's a 4.3 240 guy. Thomas Garrett, that's something else right there. That's something else. 4.3 240. That's something nice right there. Would Jerry take another chance on an LSU cornerback? This is from JD. I don't know, man. It's just 43 says 43 Flex says mock draft before free agency. Yeah, we just having fun right now, man. Free agency is free agency. It would change the whole complex of everything. I feel what you're saying. We having fun right now. Cowboy Nation, can we have fun? For those who watching who are not even Cowboy fans, can we have fun right now? Can we have fun? Yeah, we just having fun right now. We're looking at some players. I mean, what else we would be doing on a Saturday night outside of partying, All right, so Fulton, that was our 17th overall draft pick. Let's look at our second round. Let's see what we got. I think we drafted at 51. Ashton, that's how you say his name. Okay, Ashton. Safety, 6'1", 200 pounds. Okay. Is that Jason Sehorn? All right. Do you guys did any homework on Ashton? I can't wait to look at these guys' stats and these sort of things. That would be our second pick in the second round. Would you guys be cool with that? Tackling, he's impressive tackler. That's what I want to see. Yeah. Impressive. I want to see that. Zone cover skill. They did a lot of homework. This guy right here did a lot of homework on him. This guy Krabs, his evaluation for the nation. Let me look at the cons right quick. Oh, I like it when they do it like this. Y'all see that? Best traits. Deep range. Oh, no. Worst trait. Well, if he's going to play inside, you think he going to have a lot of more weight, especially in this defense, to play inside. He got competitive toughness. Okay. Best film. Okay. He's giving me the best film I need to do my homework on is Oregon 2019. I love his evaluation because now I can just look at these two tapes and I can know everything about this kid. Worst film, Washington 2019. Red flags. I do love that. And let me see if you guys can see that. Y'all can see that? Red flag. Let me pull this thing back up again. I love his evaluation for the nation, man. And then he gave us a little summary action. Let me see if I can pull this around. Let's see. Ashton Davis project best into a role as a cover 2 free safety at a pro level. Cover 2 though. We probably still run some cover 2 concepts. Davis have a strong tackling skills on the back end and some effective reps dropping down into the box to play. That's what I want to see right here, Cowboy Nation. Y'all see that? Or you guys are able to read that? Dropping down into the box to be acted upon. You see, the way the Tennessee Titans played the Ravens, they said, forget it. We're going to line up with 7 DBs, basically. And we're going to play with our front four, and we're going to keep it nasty. And this modern day of time with those quarterbacks who love to run, this is how you stop all of that. Put that extra DB out there, which will be him, and you just tell him to play inside. He will be your quote-unquote linebacker. I like this. But here's my only reservation. It says right here, too many bad angles and too many reps of getting stuck to the block negates his versatility. So I don't like that part of it, Cowboy Nation. I definitely going to have to look at that bad tape to see. When I highlighted, you guys probably can't see it. So I'm definitely going to look at his tape per se as it relates to the Washington tape that they talking about right here, this tape right here, and see what type of bad angles he took, because we don't want him to come into this fold and be like one of those guys that poo-poo this situation around. You see what I'm saying, Cowboy Nation? Prime didn't miss tackles. Laugh out loud. This is from Rodney Ellis. No red flags. I love that. Ain't that right, Randy? Randy, we love that. No red flags. Let's see what Marino had to say about it. This is another scouting agent. Let's see what he have to say about everything. Let me see if he did that. He did that. He did it too. He did it the same format. Best trait. But see, this is the thing. This is why I like it. You know, different titles of opinions and views. He says best traits is range. You remember the other guy said worst trait was range. You see, so that's giving me some type of objectivity. I'll have to go look at some tape and film and really see what this guy's all about. But they both say red flags is none. And he gave him a comp, Demarius Randall. Okay, that's his comp. I don't know about that. But run support, that's worst trait. I don't want my safety not being able, or my defensive back not being able to do this right here. I don't like that aspect of it. You got to figure out ways to help us out in run support. Next level, he may be a traditional free. See that free 99 safety? So to me personally, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's enough for me watching and listening again to this part of it. Shout out to him, man. Let's look at our third round draft pick. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Larrell Munchinson. Look at him. Look at him, Cowboy Nation. 6'3", 291 pounds. He gonna get thrown out of the club, man. Being that light. He's gonna have to do some push-ups and eat some. I don't think that Tristan Hill is gonna give up that quick for him, right? You know what I mean? 92, number 92, constant two gapping responsibility. Okay, that's what we play now. We're gonna play two gap responsibilities. We're gonna get out of that one gap. We're gonna get out of that one gap, Cowboy Nation. We're not gonna just shoot the gap. So if he can play that way, he can play that style, effective in the two gap, shooting and slanting, giving positive lateral agility. I love that. Wide base, okay. That means he's going to keep his pad levels low. Okay, yeah, that's what they said. Wide base, keep pad levels low. His get off first step is quick, breaking his opponent's anchor. Okay, head up. Okay, this is this kid right here, Larrell. You know, his mom and daddy could have named him Law, but it's all good. You know, it's all good. Let me see his cons, man. Let me see if they got any cons out here for it. Motor. I love that part of it. Y'all see motor, best trait. Okay. I don't know who James Looney is. That's his comparable. Lower body power is his worst trait. Y'all see that? You all see that? Day 3 candidate. And trust me, these guys got room to improve. It's a lot of days in between. So it's a lot of days in between before the combine. It's a lot of days in between the off-season regiments. I've seen a person graduate from college, and now all they had to focus on end up being just football, and they gain that 10, that 15 pounds, or they pick on extra body mass in between now and the combine, and they shore up some of those loose ends. So that's pretty good, Cowboy Nation. Let's go ahead and move on from here, man. I'll have to look at some of his tape too. Y'all just write that down. Lorel Munchison, 6'3", 291. Y'all write that down for me. And let's look at the 4th round. See who the Cowboys. I think we got KJ Hill, Ohio State. The Ohio State. 6 foot, 195. Anybody got his 40 time? Gary Stevens says, Law, that's wrong, talking about a man's mama naming him. Yeah, if he'd have named, he would have went first round. If his mama named him Law Munchison or Lawrence Munchison, man, he would have went first round. He would have had a whole bunch of stuff going his way in the right flavor. Thomas Garrett, man, coming through with the clutch, man. He says 4.32. 4.449. See, I ran a 4.440. You know what I'm saying? And 4.44 straight across. 3 4s at the time they hit that 40 stopwatch. So I'm faster than him a little bit, right? I probably can give you Jason Witten speed right about now, since me and Jason Witten the same age, right? Titans aren't. What makes you say that they keep winning? Ha ha ha. The boys 2138. Shout out to you, man. James Looney? Question mark? Never heard of him. Yeah, it's always something, man. Remember, there's somebody that we not even going to hear about, and they're going to blow up the combine. You know, the underwear Olympics. They're going to blow it all the way up. So you guys saying on KJ, I ran a 4.42. Gary, Steve, it's me and you, the same person there, man. Shout out to you, man. Praise God, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so pros, silky smooth, slippery player, does very well to pressure off coverage. That means he can find a short area. He got short area speed, find all spots in the zone, quick to turn his head to the quarterback in presence, variable targets, with intelligence and awareness. I love it. And he's 6 foot? I like it, because I think that even if Randall Cobb was 2 inches taller, man, he would have caught some of those passes. Let's see. Let's look at the cons, though. That's some of the pros. Let's move this thing up so we can see some of the cons. The con game. You are looking at the con. Smaller player without redeeming physical traits for his low weight. That's all fixable, huh, Cowboy Nation? How do you fix smallish? How do you fix? Because he's 6 foot. I think that he's taller than Cole Beasley, taller than a Randall Cobb. And in his rookie year, you can put him into the inside since he got the intellect. Let me see. That means he's a downfield deep ball guy, so he's going to be taller than Tavion. We call Tavion because of Jerry Jones. His real name is Tavon Austin, right? Let's see what we can do. JD, he says, we deep on the line, plus Tyron stays hurt. He's 29, but the league since then, he was 20. He's been in the league since he was 20. This is from JD. He talking about Tyron Smith. We should move on from him. Let's look at Marino stats or comparables and these sort of things. Marino. Let's see what he's talking about. Says look to have a shorter arms. I don't like that as far as the cons. Limited catch radius. We definitely don't need that last part right here. That's your boy Terrence Williams all day. Limited catch radius. Not much of a threat to win above the rim. I don't like that. We probably can rely on somebody else for that. We probably can knock this out with a as they say, free agency deal. But KJ Hill, watch. He'll be the next Tyreek Hill if we fool around pass up on him. You know how our luck goes, right, Cowboy Nation? What website is this? This website is let me see, because I want to help the website out, man. And if y'all can leave a comment on the website, like under their comment section, say, hey, man, this guy named Law Nation directed me here. That would be a plus for me. Maybe they can sponsor the show. Maybe we can hook up something for me, Bonch Lombardi, and Foots the King, and everybody else, Okoye Media. Maybe we can hook up something like a sponsorship deal or something like that. Just never know. Just never know. So I always like to give credit to these websites because this ain't easy to do, putting up all of this stuff. Then somebody like Law come up on there and start pointing out stuff and getting traffic to my YouTube and Facebook page. It's not cool, huh? Without giving them credit. So we want to give people credit, man. That's the name of the website, and check them out, man. And I know that all of this information for the nation ain't free. They got to pay these people to write these long excerpts and these reports. They can't just take what they putting down here. Could that be copyright infringement, right? So, hey, we're going to take what this guy, TDN, says and just get all the credit for our website. Nah, they gotta credit these people. So whenever credit is due, man, give it to them. I really appreciate everybody. There's always things we can look at. There's no right person. There's no wrong person. Remember, the draft really takes 3 years to really do the fair evaluation for the nation. Really takes that long. You really can't look at somebody and say, okay, this is going to be this person that's going to be the next Jim. Unless he first through the fifth or first through the 10th. Some people do get lucky, believe it or not, but nobody saw once they got AB for the Steelers and doing all that crazy stuff. Nobody saw him coming. Nobody saw Tom Brady coming. You see, nobody saw Tony Romo coming. You see. That's just how the draft is out here, Cowboy Nation. Oh, put down where you from. Shout out to Oak Cliff. Shout out to DeSoto, Duncanville. Shout out to Richardson, Texas, and Cedar Hill. All of those areas. Shout out to Waxahachie. Put down where y'all from, man, and put down, if you follow another team and you so happen to find this page, put down what team you represent as well, Cowboy Nation. I've been live like 95 for 3 hours and 10 minutes straight. No commercial breaks. So that's the benefit of watching us live. You don't get to go through the commercials. If you want to help the nation out, there are PayPals, Cash apps linked to, and then there's also Law Nation's website. If you don't want to give remunerations, follow lasnation.net, lasnation.net. Follow that page. I got some more things coming around the corner for that. There are also, just doing my home self-promotion at the end, Cowboy Nation, if you guys don't mind. Also, there is a community link that you can join to give you a specialized badge like Natasha. She got that star right beside her name, just like Rodney Ellis and KMT72 got the star. That badge you are able to receive if you join the Law Nation's elite membership situation. I believe that everybody's elite. There's nobody higher than the other. I think that we are all elite because we follow silver and blue, and you know how this thing goes. So you can earn your badge. Shout out to the 904 and let the AI speak. Let's go.
Great show. Flex biceps, medium skin tone.
Medium skin tone. Shout out to the medium skin tone groove. All right, Cowboy Nation, I'm gonna get on out of here so that we can be on the right page in the morning time. Let me see where that music at. Let's see which way we want to go with it. Y'all want trap music or y'all want the Spartan type of music? What music y'all want, man? I'm gonna let y'all decide before I get on out of here. Let me know. Let your brother know what type of music. And shout out to you again, Natasha, for help growing this nation. Drop that beat, okay? Medium skin tone. Shout out to all of the medium skin tone. Drop the beat, trap beat. Okay. Randy. What we got here, Randy? Really appreciate you, Randy. Let the AI speak. Oh, you didn't put nothing in the caption there. But I feel you, though, my brother. All right, Randy. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Man, one of these days, y'all going to turn on the TV, and y'all going to see Law Nation, man. And we're going to go live. It's going to be on national TV, and we're going to have the same chat on the side. We just going to ask the moderators to be very careful of blocking out some of those people that put all of that crazy stuff out there. You know how to go, right, Cowboy Nation? Let's go. Yes, let's go. Trap Boy Freddy, Law, Red, G Real. What's good with you, man? Let's go. Let's go. Roll this thing, baby. Yeah. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Yeah. Leave it till I see some fire in that chat box, man. Let me see that fire, baby. What you tell him? What? Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to my Cowboys family. Shout out to Streamlabs. Shout out to Rootblock. Shout out to all of you all. Let's go. Good morning. Yeah. Beer gang, baby, beer gang all day, baby. Yes. The boys, 2138. Keep it straight, baby. Roscoe, what's up? Where the chicken and waffles at, man? I got no fire emoji, but shout out to Locks, man. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Peace. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Peace.